We're underway. Off the face-off, Dave Park moves it out of the zone. Headman meant for Robidoux, intercepted. Backhanded by Santamore, back in the Massena zone. Picking it up there is Payne. His shot right on, and Meacham has to make the first save of the game on the toe. It comes to Angstrom, being bothered there by Tim Ream. And he is a big package, strong, and he just flips it into the corner. Puck around the boards. Raiders will pick it up and move it out to center ice. Here's Robidoux over skates. Puck dumped back in Massena territory. Meacham stops it behind the net. Park after it. David Park rips it around the boards for Rochford. Rochford bangs it out to center ice. Picked up there on the D. Cowison, and he dumps it. Doesn't get back in the zone, though, as Robidoux stops it. Lost it off the end of his stick. Francia to Park at the red line. Park's bodied out of the play by Payne. The puck squirts just inside Saratoga zone. They'll control. And the Streaks try to move it out, although rolled off Callison's stick. Raiders putting pressure on Angstrom. Angstrom trying to get the return pass, but it's not there. And back the other way comes Finken, who is out as they make a line change. Finken across the blue line. He's upended. The puck squirts free out to center ice. Back in again. Delay off sides, but the Raiders will clear. Headman, Rochford, and Massena wants a line change, and Rochford just sends it down in the zone. Kyle Redden, the defenseman for the Blue Streaks, after it. He bangs it ahead, stolen in front, and the puck comes free, and the Streaks will control and move it out to center ice once again. Down the ice it comes. Here comes Cummings, shot from center, and Meacham has to make the save and hold on for the face-off. Just underway here, 13:31 left in the first period, and on the Evergreen Memorial scoreboard, it's 0-0.
An unusual occurrence here for the Raiders. Normally they flip-flop goaltenders each tournament, but for the first time in a long time, one Raider goaltender is getting two starts in one tournament. Matt Meacham getting the start again tonight.
Chad Cummings will take the face-off against Nathan Whitcup in the Massena zone. Off the draw, Raiders control. Around the boards it goes. Brian Carroll trying to move it ahead. Some good forechecking by the Streaks as the puck's still in the zone, falling on top of it. Mankeys finally is poked out to center ice and picked up there by Finken. Trying to move it across the board. Into the zone it goes. Here's Chad Cummings dumping it around behind the net. Throws a pretty good check on Steve Smith as well. And the puck comes around the boards, kept in there. Here's a shot that goes wide. Smith picks it up for Massena, bangs it ahead, not out of the zone. The bouncing puck right out by the blue line. It just trickles out to center ice. And finally, it's Nathan Whitcup, or not, that's Robbie Whitcup who gets upended. And the puck squirts free to Brian Carroll. Carroll, backhand pass, intercepted at the blue line of Saratoga by Cowison. And he dumps it down the ice, and that's going to be called for icing. And the face-off will move back inside Streak territory. 12:45 left first period, no score, just underway here. Championship game, the Massena Holiday Hockey Tournament.
Blue Streaks trying to set a tone right off the bat that Massena's not going to run them out here in this first period like they did Aquinas in that first period last night. And a good hard check by number 6, Colin Bergen on Robbie Whitcup.
Off the face-off, puck comes back, and it's out to the blue line and trickles out to center ice. Matt Job is there. Now Francia picks it up at the red line, bangs it ahead for Converse, who got the first goal last night, his first varsity goal, and it turned out to be the winning goal against Aquinas. Puck still in the zone. After it is Aaron Michaud. He kind of overskates, lost it, gets it back again. He is taken out of the play nicely by Cowison. The puck squirts free. It's picked up by Finken, and he moves it along the boards. And here comes the Blue Streaks out to center ice. Fennessy, now, whoops, wait a minute, that's not Fennessy, that is Coupernall, who dumps it deep in Massena territory. Ian Francia, off the boards, and around the horn it goes. Matt Job, headman, Aaron Michaud. Michaud looks up, trying to go to Converse, it's behind him, dumped back to the Massena line. Francia whacks at it, it bounces to him again, and he bangs it off a leg of Cowison inside Saratoga territory. Aaron Cowison just dumps it again. He was trying to pass it ahead, but it went by everybody and down the ice for icing once more. And we'll move it back into Saratoga territory for another draw.
First two shifts, both coaches, Bob Santamore and Ed Latham, going line for line. In other words, the Matt Robidoux line is going up against the Tim Ream line. So we'll see if that continues throughout the contest.
A lot of beef in the center position on these two lines. Off the draw. Puck control by the Streaks, but it kind of got away from the defenseman, Kyle Redden. Robidoux got a stick on it, goes right on net, and Mark Payne covers it up. I don't know if you'd really call it a save or not. I guess you would, because it would have gone in if he hadn't been there, but he makes the stop, and that was his first of the game. Off the draw, the puck controlled by the Streaks as they move it ahead. Long headman pass. Here's an opportunity in the zone. Here comes Santamore, busts by, and he's upended on the play by Carroll. Carroll's going to pick up a penalty, but that goes under the category of good penalties because he would have been all alone for the breakaway.
Yeah, probably leaving his feet. He's going to call him tripping, but yeah, big number 16, Mike Sanamore, beat the Raider defenseman on the far side, got him going one way, cut inside of him. Just a good defensive move by Brian Carroll to prevent Sanamore getting a good clean shot on goal. But Streak's going to go in the power play, and if they're as good as they were last year, no, they got two power play goals against Massena up here last year.
It's going to be Ream taking the draw. Face-off won by the Streaks, but stolen by Park. He rips it around the boards to Steve Smith. Smith looks up and throws it out to center ice. Kind of a blind pass there, as he had lots of time and didn't use it. Right back in the zone it comes. Here comes Mike Payne with it. Centering pass in front, the shot. Sanamore, and he fanned on it. He goes after it into the corner. Back to the point it comes, moving it around the horn. Using that overload power play, they move it back to the point. Here's a pass in front, knocked down just barely, and the Raiders will clear it out to center ice. As Angstrom did a good job there, and that pass was labeled for the open man. Puck dumped back in the Massena zone, down to 50 seconds in the power play. Raiders move it, not out of the zone, however. Now Rochford picks it up and reefs it down the ice. It's stopped by Mark Payne behind the net, and he'll leave it for Aaron Cowison.
Overload, they try to pick up that guy in the weak side, just the same way Massena does in the power play.
Yeah, basically two kinds of out to the blue line. That's Payne with it, trying to backhand it, goes side of the net. Meacham just leaves it in behind. It's picked up there by Ream, feeds it in the corner. Here's a sharp angle shot taken by Payne. He gets it right back again off of Massena leg. Payne, dipsy doodling, top of the circle, centers it behind the net. Wrap around attempt, Meacham makes save, rebound is cleared, and Robidoux picks it up and dumps it down the ice as the penalty elapses. And Mark Payne has to make a save on the long shot, the length of the ice. So the Raiders dodge a bullet there as the puck dumped and intercepted by Francia, trying to backhand pass ahead. He's going to follow himself and gets the shot right on, and Payne has to make the save. Rebound picked up out by the blue line. They battle around for it, and it bounces off 3 or 4 sticks. It's poked away, comes in front. Here's Whitcup. Robbie shot, save, nice one by Mark Payne. The Streaks try to move it ahead, and it comes to the stick of Cummings out. No, he doesn't clear. Here's a chance for Menkes, a shot, score!
Steve Menkes getting the Raiders on the board first and early. Just that coming right after Robbie Whitcup had a chance and Mark Payne made the save, but the Streaks picked up the rebound but failed to clear. Tried to dump it out and couldn't. Menkes picked it up just inside the blue line on that left side, walked down, and I think Mark Payne was a little concerned about that other white shirt out in front, but Menkes wristed a shot, and Payne got a piece of it but didn't get all of it. It found its way in the left side of the net. Raiders up 1-0.
And here comes Nathan Whitcup, poking it by the defenseman. Whitcup in the corner, centering pass, and bounced high to the point. And we have a whistle as the net's knocked off its moorings. And with 9:07 left in the first period, the Raiders have taken a 1-0 lead on a goal by Steve Menkes on the Evergreen Memorial scoreboard.
That goal coming at the 6:44 mark. Steve Menkes with Robbie Whitcup and brother Nathan picking up the assist. So that combination just thrown together for the first time yesterday is paying dividends last night and again tonight. That's Steve Menkes' 5th goal of the year. He leads the team, or tied with Matt Robidoux for the team lead.
Off the face-off, Whitcup shot just wide as he got the backhander. And a little bit of disarray. Now the Streaks are going to move it out. Long headman pass. They got a man breaking free. Here's an opportunity, Meisner, and he just passed it behind his forward partner, and back comes Massena the other way. Here comes Whitcup. Whitcup to Menkes, back to Whitcup. Whitcup in front, can't get the shot off. Some good back checking there by the Streaks, and they're back out to center ice. Here comes Cummings with it, dumping in the Massena line. Francia's there. Francia to Whitcup. Whitcup deflects it in the zone, racing back after it. Cowison. Aaron Cowison rips it around the boards, and it's picked up there by Eustace. Eustace to the blue line, but not out of the zone. Coming back after it, here comes Converse as it poked away to the blue line, kept in by Park. In behind the net again, it's Eustace. Eustace with the puck, wraps it around the boards. Here come the Streaks as they do break out to center ice. Into the zone, it's Benner. Has it knocked away. They battle along the boards, and finally it's picked up by Levine and knocked around the boards. Raiders try to move it out, can't clear the zone, kept in at the point. Now following on a play Park, and he loses the puck, gets it back again, and steps ahead. Big David, headman pass, on the wing for Brown. Brown, oh, he's ridden into the boards, but stays with it. The puck bounces free, picked up there by Cowison, makes a nice move, moves it out to center ice. There's a foot race, but Carroll's going to get there first from Massena. To Brown, he backhands it, and it goes into the penalty box, and we're down to 7:38 left in the first period. Raiders lead 1-0 on the Evergreen Memorial scoreboard.
Both these clubs coming out hitting. I'm sure Coach Bobby Santamore and Ed Latham both mentioned we can't be intimidated out there. And Raiders came out in that first period yesterday. They were aggressive. They took it right to Aquinas, and they've got this early lead here tonight, 1-0 on that goal by Steve Menkes.
Robidoux and Ream face off. The puck comes to the Massena blue line. Carroll bangs it ahead, picked up there by Mike Payne, stolen. Rochford, Engstrom gets by one, Engstrom shot, and he just missed in the corner. Nice move. Engstrom, who had a great game last night, nice move there. The puck bounces in front, Robidoux bangs for it. Now it's Rochford to Robidoux, he tries to deflect, gets knocked down as the defenseman Redden had him tied up nicely. Puck in the corner. Raiders battle for it. Engstrom trying to go back to the point. It's intercepted, though, by Payne. Does he clear the zone? He does. Dumped right back across the blue line. Raiders have to get onside, though, and the puck comes to Redden. Redden just across the blue line. Picked up. Here's Robidoux. Robidoux gets by one. Gets knocked down. There's going to be a penalty, and the Raiders will go on the power play with a tripping call on the Blue Streaks.
Oh, that line of Robidoux, Rochefort, and Engstrom all over in that Blue Streak offensive zone, and Saratoga, they just forced that penalty. Just prior to that, a pair of sixes were involved. Tad Engstrom, as he just undressed number 6 for the Blue Streaks, Colin Bergen, went right around him and had Payne dead to rights, but he fired it high and wide.
Raiders go on the power play as Bergen picks up the tripping call. Robidoux takes the face off the draw, back to the blue line. Park keeps it in. Here's David Park moving it to Carroll at the 45, back to Park, knocked away, and the puck just trickles out to center ice. Here's an opportunity for Mike Payne into the Massena. Oh, makes a nice move. He's taken out of the play, though, by Park, back checking as he almost got by. Headman pass is a little bit too far and dumped right back by Cowison for Saratoga. Park picking up the puck again. He'll drop it over to Carroll, who pokes it ahead for Robidoux. Back to Carroll. Here comes Carroll across the blue line. Into the corner. Looking to set it up. Flips it around into the other corner to big Matt Robidoux. Here's Robidoux back to the point. Engstrom back to Robidoux. Robidoux looking. Winds up. Quick shot. Doesn't get through. Doesn't get out of the zone, though. Robidoux blocks the clearing pass. Here's Robidoux, top of the circle. Right side of the goalie. Cross ice pass to Carroll. Carroll can't tee it up. Goes back to the point to Park. Park, quick snapshot, deflected in front. Here's Engstrom, backhand pass, shot, score, Robidoux! Oh, what a pass by Engstrom, or that's Menkes, excuse me, to Robidoux, and the Raiders score a power play goal to go up 2-0.
Just a great pass in there, and big number 22 parked in his favored spot off that, right at that dot on that right side. That thing broke down. I'm sure when number 12 gets to the bench, Andrew Eustace, he had a chance to clear it, and he kind of fanned on it. David Park was able to keep it in. The Raiders got it down low, and was it Menkes who made the pass across?
Menkes, yeah.
Great pass across as he picked up an errant puck and found Matt Robidoux parked on that right side, and he one-timed it. That power play has really been effective for the Raiders.
And we're going to pick a winner here when we get a break on the Power 8 Power Goal Contest. And I'll tell you, as we mentioned, we've had a lot of winners this year as the Raiders have been scoring at a pretty torrid clip on the power play.
And outstanding.
Here come the Raiders again. Rochford across the blue line. He's taken out of the play. Robbie Whitcup, Rochford trying to go back to Whitcup. They battle for it along the boards. It comes to Rochford, knocked away. He's checked by Smith. And the puck squirts free. Nathan Whitcup picking it up there. Steps by a check into the corner left side of the goalie. Nathan Whitcup, dipsy doodles, trying to flip it free, and it's just over skating. Robbie couldn't come up with it. And the Blue Streaks will dump it down the ice, and that will go far enough for icing. And we'll have a whistle and a face-off back in Streak territory. 5:25 left first period. Raiders on top 2-0, and playing pretty well so far.
Playing great, and again, that power play so effective. They came in 7 for 21. That's 8 for 22. His 6th goal of the year, Matt Robidoux, Steve Menkes, and David Park picking up the assist, coming at the 8:53 mark.
Maybe we got to put our mathematical genius Dick Johnson on the job there, finding out the percentage. Huh? Face off left side, inside Saratoga territory. Big Park with it, trying to get the shot off. He's too well tied up. And the bouncing puck, somebody made a nice poke check. I think that was Meisner who moved it in the corner. Now Converse after it. He is taken out of the play, and a heavy check thrown there by Cummings. The puck squirts free in behind the net, and Colin Bergen moves it out and dumps it to the Massena line. Bounces by everybody. Francia, he can't catch up with it, or can he? He does, but he's taken out of the play there by Finken. The puck squirts free, but it's Michaud for Massena. Here's Michaud. Dipsy doodling out to, he just got knocked down, and there's going to be a penalty on Saratoga, and that was one of those inadvertent trips, but it was a trip nonetheless, and the Raiders will go back on the power play here.
Yeah, the old saying, you check with your legs, not your stick, and Aaron Michaud wending his way out of his own end, coming right up the middle, and will pick up the number that's going to get the penalty. It's number 23
Finken
for the Blue Strix. That's
Adam Finken.
That is Finken. That's a bad penalty, and that the Raiders being so potent on that power play, and they've got the Blue Streaks back on their heels. We mentioned the power play, but also on the killing. Massena's done an outstanding job on their special teams. The opposition's only had 2 power play goals and 30 opportunities, so that's just outstanding.
Robidoux to take the draw, wins the faceoff, back to Park. Park flips to Carroll at the 45. Carroll setting it up. Massena using basically the same power play that Saratoga does.
They should know how to defend it then.
Yeah. Here it goes over on the other side. That's Angstrom. Angstrom to Robidoux in his favorite spot, as you mentioned. Back to Angstrom. Flips to Robidoux. Here's Matt. He overskated, and the puck picked up there by Timmy Ream, but doesn't clear the zone. Rochford. Here comes Robidoux. Shot, save made, and he got in just a little too deep and had no angle to shoot at. And of course, when you got a good goalie like Mark Payne, he cut the angle down.
Cut the angle. He didn't come off that post too early, and made the shooter make the first move. We mentioned certainly these clubs know how to defend each other on the power play. The thing is execution. They know each other, know the power play. It's being able to execute at the right time.
It's going to be Menkes taking the face-off the draw. Puck in the corner, Robidoux after it, gets tied up as they battle for it. Payne is in there. It comes squirting back to the blue line. Angstrom to Robidoux. He steps in the circle, cross-ice pass, and this time it's deflected. He was looking for Carroll over in the just about at the dot on the other side.
That's what they try to do. The 2 big shooters. Again, they're playing their off wing. You've got Matt Robidoux, a right-handed shot, playing the left wing, and Brian Carroll, a left-handed shot, playing on that right side. So when they get the pass, they've got the whole net right in front of them.
Off the face-off, the puck goes in the corner. Menkes battles for it there. He and Mike Payne, I should say. The puck squirts free. Picking it up there is Cowison. He gets tied up by Menkes, and apparently they froze the puck, so we'll face it off again. We're down to 38 seconds left in the man advantage for the Raiders. Raiders lead 2-0 on the Evergreen Memorial scoreboard. 3:59 left in period 1.
Good, exciting opening period.
Here comes the face-off, comes back to Angstrom. Angstrom skates right down the middle, gets a shot, right, a rebound. Another save, the puck squirts free, but the whistle blows. And what do we got?
Well, he lost sight of it. Butch Martin lost sight of the puck. Angstrom picking up that loose puck right down the middle. Initial shot, Mark Payne makes his save. The rebound comes right back out to him. He drifts it right at him. Payne didn't know where it was. He was looking, and it was free, but the referee lost sight of it.
Off the face-off, Park this time can't keep it in, and he has to drop back. Goes to Angstrom on the other side. About 25 seconds the man. Angstrom flips it in behind the net. Picked up there by Redden. He'll rip it around the boards. Angstrom trying to come up with it. He does. Keeps it in. Good hand-eye coordination on the bouncing puck. Robidoux in the corner. Circles. Here's Robidoux. Cross-ice pass, and it's deflected. Comes back to Park at the point. Here's David. David goes to Carroll. Cross-ice pass. Robidoux! Shot, save. Rebound cleared around the boards, and down the ice it goes. Well, the Raiders didn't score that time, but they sure came close.
And a lot of good scoring opportunities.
Here comes Tad Angstrom with it, out of his own end for Massena. Being bothered, but he goes down the line and just flips it in the corner. Rochford racing in after it along with Brandon Smith. Puck around the boards, Angstrom at the point, he lost it, goes out to center ice. Steve Smith from Massena dumps it in the zone. Raiders have to get onside as the puck comes in behind the net. Streaks try to move it out of there. Along the 45, stolen away by Nathan Whitcup. Flips it in the corner, comes back to Whitcup again, out by the blue line, trying to backhand pass. Steps by a check, picked up there. Here's Rochford with it in front, can't get that shot up. Puck in behind, Rochford digs it out. Circles, backhand shot, hit the side of the net. Bounces right back to him, he takes it to the right side. Trying to go to the point, goes by everybody out to center ice. Fennessy had a chance at it, so did the Massena defenseman, Francia, and it ends up going in the Massena zone. Francia has to pick it up and flip it ahead for Whitcup. It bounces by him out to center ice. Rochford gathers in the loose puck, takes it across. Rochford poke checked away nicely on the defense there by the Streaks. They move it ahead. Yes, it does get out of the zone. Francia couldn't quite grab it. He's gonna have to backhand it, but Massena has to get onside. In the meantime, the Streaks clear. They dump to the Massena line. Smith picks it up, trying to flip it ahead. Goes to Paul Rochford. Rochford makes the move, gets by one. Here's Rochford. He's got a man free, trying to get it to him, and it goes in the corner. Here's an opportunity in front. Backhander. It just goes in wide. In behind. They battle for it. Side of the net, that's Brown. Brown has it taken away, and a good play made there by Olays. And finally, we have a whistle, and I think we're going to have a penalty behind the play.
Number 24, Matt Brown. He's a good, solid hockey player. He's tough to move off the puck. It looks like the Raiders are going to pick it up. It's going to be Converse, I do believe.
Did not see it.
I didn't see it either, but number 17, Chris Converse, is going in the box, and the Blue Streaks are going to go on the power play.
2-0. Raiders lead it here in the first period. Championship game of the Massena Invitational High School Hockey Tournament for the holidays.
Couple of Paynes out there, Mike Payne and Mark Payne. Big number 14, a right wing on that first unit, and number 33, the goaltender. They are twins, and there were 3 Paynes last year. I forget the other brother's name, but I tell you, they were a threesome, and they're all tough. But
yeah, I guess so. Good hockey players.
Excellent hockey players.
Raiders trying to kill a penalty now. They steal the puck. Big Robidoux with it. Short side gets knocked down. Center's in front. And goaltender Mark Payne's going to have to cover it up as Angstrom is right on the doorstep. Apparently it was matching Miners. And again, it must have been a pushing, shoving. Retaliation penalties. Okay. They just got into it a little bit. And of course, this is a really exciting game. And you're going to see a little bit of that. You don't mind it at all because these kids are playing hard. Here's a shot from the blue line, save made by Payne. So it's a 4-on-4 hockey. Angstrom in there throws a check, trying to come up with a puck, but kicking it aside is Kyle Redden. It's going to come to Robidoux in the corner from Massena. Robidoux to Angstrom. Robidoux gets knocked down. Angstrom comes up with a puck. Poke checked away. Had a man breaking. Carroll couldn't get it to him. Smith trying to flip it through. It's knocked away. Back out to center ice. Brian Carroll from Massena bangs it off the boards. Into the zone it goes. The Streaks try to move it out of the zone. Angstrom gets a stick on it. Now Robidoux, and he can't control it. It's dumped down in the Massena zone. Not far enough for icing, as Steve Smith will have to come out back after it. Smith being forechecked by Meisner, flipping it ahead for Robidoux. Robidoux loses the puck. It comes right in front of goaltender Meacham, and he just clears it around the boards. Back out to center ice, dumped in the zone. Smith trying to get by the check. It trickles out to center ice. Right back in the zone. Here comes Cummings with it. Trying to get by Carroll. Gets a backhander. Doesn't go through. And Carroll comes up with a puck. Looking up ice. Here comes Carroll from the red line to Robidoux. Robidoux backhands. He wants off. They've been out a long time, those guys. The puck bounces in. Here's an opportunity for Menkes. Does the shift. Takes it in front. Can't get the shot off. The rebound. And the save made. Is following up is Robbie Whitcup. There's going to be a slashing call on the Saratoga Streaks on Menkes. I'll tell you what. Steve Menkes was our player of the game last night, and he's picked right up where he left off last night, Dave.
He has picked right up, and he just picked the pocket of the Saratoga defenseman. I think, again, that's number 6 out there, Colin Bergen, that got victimized. Menkes right at the blue line and went right in, and they had to slash and commit a penalty to prevent him getting out that good shot, but that good forechecking created that penalty.
15 seconds left in the period. The puck clear to the blue line. Here's Park with a shot right on. Rebound. Robbie Whitcup, another save. Puck picked up by Menkes. Menkes backhander shot. Doesn't get through. 4 seconds left in the period. The Raiders are buzzing. It's out to center ice, and that'll take care of the period. But I'll tell you what, that's by the Streaks. Ted Angstrom after it. David Park comes back to help out. Picking up on the forecheck is Eric Meisner. Angstrom's headman goes to Carroll, actually, as Park let it go by. Carroll overskates. Angstrom follows up, trying to take it by the check. Robidoux gets a piece of it. It's poked away to the blue line. Is it out? Here comes the Streaks. Back the other way, Fennessy. Fennessy trying to go by Park. They both go down, and the puck is picked up by Robidoux. Matt Robidoux from Massena. He's got a goal. Takes it across. Sets it up, top of the circle, back to the point, back to Robidoux, right from Angstrom. He steps in front. He's all by himself. He couldn't get the shot off. And he waited too long that time.
And he was looking to pass instead of shoot, I think. And the C's parted. He walked right through and rolled off his stick at the end.
Here comes the puck in front, and Angstrom almost lost it, gets up, and has it knocked away, but Carroll follows. Angstrom, kind of a dangy play there, and he almost got burned. Raiders look to take it across now. Big David Park gets knocked down, and the puck cleared, and too many people trying to carry the puck themselves and not passing at all here, and the power play as he laughed, so the Raiders, no luck on that one at all. Here comes Mankies. Steve Mankies. He's got a goal, takes it wide right side. Mankies in the corner, looking to stop. Trying to go back to the point, knocked away. Comes to the blue line. Smith dumps it right back in the corner. In behind the net is Aaron Callison. Callison flips it around the boards for Mike Payne, and Payne dumps it. Rochford knocks it down with a glove, takes it back across, makes one move by one. Here's Rochford, quick shot, trying to use the defenseman as a screen, goes off a leg. Robidoux takes it in the corner. Matt Robidoux center, Rochford shot, ooh! He had an open net, and he just missed it. And I mean just missed it on a nice pass from Robidoux. Puck controlled by the Streaks. They move it out. Here's Mike Payne. Payne trying to flip it ahead for Ream. Ream backhands it deep in Massena territory. Steve Smith after it doesn't get there. Payne's got there first. Here's Payne in front of the shot. Bounces up over the net. I think it hit off Angstrom's shoulder. Here's a shot from the point. Goes off a couple of legs into the corner. After it there is Santamore. Santamore flips to Ream. Back in front. Puck poke checked away, and the Raiders are going to move it out. Here comes Rochford. Rochford takes it across, right side, into the zone. Pass in front, deflected right on the rebound. No rebound as Payne covers up.
I was going to say at the next break, the Raiders have done an excellent job keeping in check that line of Ream, Payne, and Santamore, but I didn't get a chance to get it out because they were all over, and excellent. The Raiders caught a break because Mike Payne behind the net, he found Timmy Ream all alone in front, coming right down the slot, and Ream looked up. He knew where he wanted to go. Top right-hand corner had the goaltender Matt Meacham beat, but fortunately for Massena, I think it was Angstrom that came through the slot and came through and hit him on the shoulder.
It did, and it bounced up over. Off the face-off. Here's Rochford shot right on. He fired it wide. Bouncing back to the point. Smith cranks it up right on, the save made. And that time, nobody in front to deflect it or anything, and so Payne makes the easy save.
A clear path through there, but 23, Paul Rochford was trying. He had a defenseman draped on him, but he tried to
get in front
of it. He tried to redirect it and just kind of fanned on it, and goaltender Mark Payne was able to hold on. Face-off to the right of Payne with 12:24 left in the second period.
Nathan Whitcup to take the draw. Off the face-off, Streaks move it ahead. Out to center ice. Here comes Finken. Finken's pass as they take it across the blue line. Cummings trying to barge his way through. Finken shot. Meacham makes the save. Puck goes around the boards in the corner, and Smith picks it up. Pretty good job that time. Smith moving it ahead and out to center ice as Cummings and Finken barged their way through.
Well, it was 2-on-2, and both Raider defensemen went to the same guy. They made a defensive mistake, and their goaltender, Matt Meacham, bailed him out.
Yeah, he made a nice save. Puck around the boards out to center ice. After it is Brian Carroll back in his own blue line. Circles into his own zone and flips it ahead. Picked up by Mishaw across, left side. Aaron Mishaw, dipsy doodles, trying to pass it through, and the shot right on. Taken, the bouncing puck cleared in front, another chance. Cleared into the corner as Nathan Whitcup had a great opportunity. Here's Whitcup in the corner. Passes back to Converse. Converse circles, has it poke checked away, and out to center ice it comes. Steve Smith after it, picks up the loose puck, flips it ahead, trying to move it, knocked away. Into the zone it goes, right back out to center ice. Off a stick to Job. Matt Job takes it across. He's got room, winds up the shot, save made again by Payne. Puck short side chance, in front. And it's bouncing behind. Job picks it up again as Michaud had a nice opportunity. Back to Converse in the circle. He'll bounce it in behind to Job. Matt Job gets tied up by the defense, and it'll be cleared around the boards. Park pinching way in. He takes it deep in the corner. Makes the move in front. The backhander, cross ice pass. Shot, score!
Knock off the puck. Just prior to that, he had a couple of good rushes in there around that net, but that was a great pass. After Payne made the initial save, the puck went in the corner, and David Park found himself down low, and Joe was being hog-tied on the far side by the defenseman. Didn't get his number, but got himself free and picked up that loose puck.
In the zone it goes. Mishaw just dumps in the corner, overskated, comes back to the blue line and out to center ice. Here's an opportunity for Coupernall. He loses it off the end of his stick. Park flips it ahead for Converse. Park picks it up there, bangs it ahead to center ice, goes by everybody, and they wave icing off because I believe Kyle Redden got a piece of it on the way by. Cleared all the way out by Payne, the goalie. Francia picks it up there, flips it ahead, and right on. It's going to go, and Payne with Mankeys coming in on him, decides to cover up and hold on for the face-off. 10-11 left in the period on the Corky's Collision scoreboard. Massena leads 3-0.
Again, Matt Jobe parked off to the left of Payne, and he had a defenseman draped on him, but he had good position, had better position, had the stick down on the ice. David Park picking up that puck in the corner, threw it across that slot, and the defenseman couldn't do the job on Matt Jobe, and that coming at the 4:10 with Park and Aaron Michaud picking up the assist.
Off the face-off, controlled there by Brendan Smith. Brandon moves it out, not out of the zone. Now he dumps it out to center ice. And here comes Timmy Ream. Ream winds his shot. Save made Meacham. And Carroll picks up the puck, poked away. Behind the net comes to Steve Smith. Smith, the backhand pass on the 45, doesn't clear the zone. Here's a shot from the point, knocked down. They wave at it, and picking it up there is Payne, trying to barge his way through. The puck in front, it's underneath Payne, and the whistle is going to blow as we have a face-off. Payne was actually sitting on the puck.
Jerry, we talk about the little things department. Going back a second ago, it was 2-0. Matt Meacham makes the big save. You know, it's not the number. It's when you make them at the key times. He makes the big save after the Raider defense had kind of made a goof. Instead of being 2-1, the Raiders come back the other way, get a big goal. It's now 3-0. Big save at the right time by Matt Meacham.
So that's basically a 2-goal turnaround.
Yes,
what it amounts to. Here's a shot from center ice. That goes wide. Smith gathers it in the corner, left side, Massena zone. Steve Smith bangs it off the boards, doesn't clear the zone. Forechecking there by the Blue Streaks. Now the puck picked up by Carroll. He's going to lug it. Brian Carroll, stick handles. Headman Mankey's off his skate in the zone still. And finally it's back out to center ice. And back the other way come the Streaks. Into the zone, Cowison trying to barge his way through, and it's poke checked away. Steve Smith, bounce pass across Mankeys, makes a pretty nice move. Here's Mankeys, dipsy-doodling by one. Mankeys in the corner, forced wide, and the puck bounces back to the blue line, and it's intercepted, and back comes Tim Ream. Ream feeds it on the other side. In the shot, goes behind the net. That shot taken by Mike Santamore. Puck cleared, not out of the zone. Bounces into the corner. Picked up there by Payne. He gets tied up by Smith as they battle in the corner. Coming in to help out is Ream. And we'll have a face-off inside Massena territory.
Aaron Michaud picking up an assist on that third Raider goal. Just prior to that, there was a great three-way play. It was Stevie Smith who hit Aaron Michaud with a great pass at center ice. He gained the blue line and had a couple of guys draped all over him as he barreled his way on that left side and found Nathan Whitcomb coming in on the right side, and Payne made a great save. But
off the face-off, puck in the circle. Massena zone as they battle for it. Picking it up is Cummings, and he slides one on. Didn't get much on it. And he'll hold on for the face-off. We'll do it again.
But Matt Jobe, just nice goal, good position, and again, he had led that previous rush and done an excellent job out there. He's using his size to his advantage.
Off the face-off, Raiders control. David Park trying to move it out, and out to center ice it goes. Dumped right back in by the defenseman, Brendan Smith. Goes in behind the Massena net, Ian Francia. Francia waits, looks up ice, doesn't have anybody to pass to. Finally, he goes to Park. Park trying to move it ahead. It's knocked down, but it gets free, and the Rochford will pick it up and dump it. And it goes by everybody deep inside, and Payne comes way out of his net to play it ahead to the blue line, but doesn't get out of the zone. Kept in Rochford. Here's Rochford circling, poke checked away. Rochford back after it, goes to the point. Francia whacks at it to Robidoux, but it goes off his stick in behind the net. Kyle Redden rips it around the boards. Angstrom there. Here's Tad with it. Here's Tad Angstrom. Trying to go by to Robidoux, but Robidoux went the wrong way that time, and the puck comes along the blue lines. Robidoux rails this guy. Here's a shot by Francia. That's wide. Puck in the corner to the blue line, not out of the zone, and we have a whistle. We're going to have a hand pass on Massena as Rochford's going to be called for kind of moving it ahead with his glove to Angstrom.
Big number 22, Matt Robidoux. You meant Wales' guy. That was number 5, Eric Meisner, as he just flattened him right along the boards and just down there at the top of the circle to the right of goaltender Mark Payne. But again, another guy that he's a force when he uses that size is Matt Robidoux.
7.5 left. We're about the halfway mark of the game, and the Raiders lead 3-0 on the Corky's Collision scoreboard. Puck back in the Massena zone. Steve Smith flips it ahead. Here's Angstrom. Angstrom to Rochford. Rochford trying to catch up, but it's knocked away. Puck sits just across the blue line and back out to center ice. Back across it goes. Here's Angstrom, dipsy-doodling. Here's Angstrom, still has the puck, takes it in the corner. He and Bergen go together. Angstrom trying to center. It bounces free in front. Rochford back to Smith at the point. Over to Carroll. Tees it up. The shot deflected right on. Save made And a good deflection by Rochford, but Payne was on the job and made the save.
Good hustle by that threesome down low, but just Stevie Smith, number 20, just an excellent being able to see the ice. As the puck came back to the point, the blue shirt was on him, but he knew exactly what he wanted to do. He slid it across to his teammate, Brian Carroll, on that far side, who no one around him, and Brian got a nice low shot, but excellent heads-up play by number 20, Steve Smith.
Off the face-off, 3-0, Raiders lead. Streaks control as they move it to Mike Payne. Payne being bothered, and I think we're going to have a penalty, as I believe Chris Levine is going to pick up maybe a hit from behind.
Yeah, it is, and it is big number 15, Chris Levine. We won't call him Brian this time, but we did yesterday, but going to the box, and he's only a sophomore, 6'1", 195, and again, that third unit of Misha, Job, Converse, and Levine and Brown, and they're rotating those 5 forwards, and they've done an excellent job this weekend. Just a super job.
Absolutely. Raiders out to try to kill a penalty. Rochford and Engstrom, and Smith and Carroll. Out to take the face-off, Tim Ream. Mike Payne out there along with Mike Santamore. So they got that big line out there on the power play. And off the face-off, it comes to Carroll, and he reefs it down the ice.
I don't know how long you can hold that big line off. They are...
Yes, Eustace and Cowison are the 2-point men. They pretty much just go with a regular rotation here as the puck dumped down the ice into the Massena zone. Carroll gathers it in, looks, reefs it, down the ice it goes again to center ice. Stopped there by Eustace. Eustace flips it ahead for Santamore. He drops it back to the point. Cowison to Ream. Ream's got a man open left side. Here's a pass in front. The puck's sitting in front. They try to move it around. Where is it? It's picked up by Engstrom. Tad Engstrom looking ahead for Rochford. Rochford trying to barge his way through, knocked away. Back the other way comes Cowison. He'll just dump it in the Massena zone. Rips into the corner for Payne. Payne for Saratoga. He's got a man free in front, but it goes by him as he was just tied up at the last second. Here comes Tad Engstrom. And he's going to waste a little time, and he wants off. About 30 seconds left in the man advantage as the Raiders make wholesale changes here on the penalty kill. Mankeys and Robidoux. Robidoux throws a check. The puck bounces all the way back in the Massena zone. Francia and the puck across, and they had a man breaking. Couldn't get it to him. That was Santamore. It was just behind him, and the Raiders move it, not out of the zone. Here comes Mankeys. Steve Mankeys back down the ice. Takes it in on the right side, off wing, stops, and the circle gets a shot off. And I'll tell you what, Payne had to make a pretty good save as Mankeys kept going, and nobody picked him up, and he got a pretty nice shot off.
Steve Mankeys bringing his game to another level each night, up and up and up, and just a nice rush down that right side. We mentioned how long can you hold off that line of Ream, Payne, and Santamore. This is their second year being together. They played together all last year. They know exactly. I think you could accuse them of being a little too fancy down on that power play, a little too cute around that. They got to blast that puck.
Off the draw. Puck controlled by Mankeys. He looks to tie it up. We're 1 second left in the power play, and Robidoux just dumps it in the corner as Levine heads for the bench. Raiders will get a man back. Here's Engstrom centering it, knocked down to the blue line, kept in at the point again. After it there, Mankeys trying to go back to the point to Park, doesn't get there. They battle for it. Park with that big reach gets a shot right on, and Payne's going to cover it up again as Nathan Whitcup was headed for him.
And again, it doesn't show up in the score sheet, but Nathan Whitcup off the bench. He just came right out and finished his check, flattened the Saratoga defense, and the puck stayed in the zone. Massena buzzing around. And again, it didn't pay dividends there, but down the road, that defenseman's going to start looking if you hit him long enough. And Nathan Whitcup, just a good, solid, heavy check.
Robbie Whitcup will take the face-off off the draw. The puck goes behind the net. Mark Payne is going to clear it. The goaltender around the boards for Chad Cummings doesn't clear the zone. Dumped right back in by Massena defenseman Ian Francia. Puck goes back to Francia at the point. Winds up the big slapper, and the save made by the goaltender Payne. Comes in behind for Redden. Redden gets checked by Robbie Whitcup. Here's Big Robbie taking the front shot. Oh, nice save by Payne. He just managed to move it up over the top of the net. Puck comes in free. Around the boards it goes. And finally Saratoga will move it out to center ice. Oh, nice move there. They got 2-on-1, but Francia did manage to get back. Here's another chance in front, but it's knocked down. Francia again with a good play. He's going to ice the puck, except it's going to go right on, so icing is waved off. Both teams making changes. Here's an opportunity. The shot from the blue line. Meacham makes the save, bounces in the corner. Dumped in behind the net. Getting there first for is Meisner. Meisner trying to center it. but Carroll intercepts. Carroll looking for Mankies. Steve Mankies trying to pass to himself, gets by the defenseman. Here's Mankies in front, shot, save made. And holding on is Mark Payne again. He's been a busy boy this game.
Sure has. Mankies down that right side, great lead pass, hit him right on the tape. Brian Carroll, Mankies doing that right side, and as he walked around one defenseman, worked his way in on the off wing, got a shot off, not a lot on it, but Payne came up with a big save.
Off the draw. Puck controlled by Big Robidoux. He overskates. Puck cleared around behind the net by Benner. Back to the point, out to center ice, right back in again. Raiders would delay offsides, but they clear, but the puck clears too. And here comes the Blue Streaks. They dump it right on. The save made from center ice, and Meacham's going to cover up with a forward streaking at him. 3:43 left in the second period. On the Corky's Collision scoreboard, Raiders lead 3-0.
Be remiss if I didn't mention the number 18. I talked about his brother Nathan finishing his check. Last shift out there, number 18, Robbie Whitcup. 3 occasions he flattened, he finished his check.
Off the face-off, controlled there by Cooper Knoll in front. Meacham sprawling makes the save. The puck goes side of the net. They battle for it, and it's picked up by Steve Smith. Headman meant for Angstrom, went a little bit too far. Back after it is Brendan Smith. Cooper Knoll made a great play that time to get an opportunity.
Break down defensive zone coverage on that one.
Here's Robidoux with it, trying to flip it through, goes back to Smith at the point. He cranks it up way wide. Puck will bounce to Carroll at the other point. He pinches in and keeps it in, flips it in behind the net. Back after it there is Benner. Benner backhands it along the boards to Fennessy, who clears it to center ice. Steve Smith. Smith will drop it to Carroll, who dumps it. Back around the boards it goes. Payne stops it behind, leaves it for his defenseman, Redden, who clears it around the boards, trying to move it ahead to Fennessy. Stolen away, Robidoux. Robidoux circling from behind the net, drops it to the point. Here's Francia, fakes the shot, and it was blocked. And here come the Blue Streaks back the other way. Back into the zone, Ian Francia clears it out to center ice. Going to dump back inside Saratoga territory, not far enough for icing. Brandon Smith back after it. He dumps it ahead, right at the blue line. We're going to have, what do we have? An offsides, or are you going to call offsides? Yeah.
Offsides, okay.
I thought he was going to call too many men for
I was too, the way he was, yeah, I did too. I thought it was going to be too many men.
Because the puck never did get out of the zone,
That's right,
you know.
Exactly. I was sure it was too many men on the ice because the Raiders were changing at the time.
Oh,
Mike St. Louis.
I did a little research, by the way. I found out who was responsible for last night's too many men. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. Around the boards it goes. And here comes the big line. Timmy Ream dumps it deep in Massena territory. After it is Santamore. Oh, right across the open goal mouth, but nobody there to tip it home. Back to the point. Into the corner it goes. After it, here the Raiders. It comes to Michaud. Michaud to Francia. Francia to Park. Park to Job. Job looks up, backhands, tries to get it out of the zone. Does it get out of the zone? It does. They battle for it. Comes right back across the blue line, but it's going to be offsides as Mike Payne never did get out of the zone.
Again, speaking of throwing hard checks, number 17 out there, Chris Converse just put a good lick on a imposing left wing, Mike Santamore. Santamore 6'3", 204 pounds, and Chris Converse did not back up an inch. Good, solid check.
Off the face-off, puck dumped into the Massena zone by the defenseman Cowison. It comes in behind the net. Picked up there. Francia drops it to Park. Park skates ahead. Looks. Headman right on the stick of Job. Job to Michaud. Michaud takes it across, left wing side. In behind the net. Here's Michaud. He's got Converse in front. He's got it, trying to pass, and it's just intercepted. He didn't get enough on the pass. Back come the Blue Streaks into the Massena zone. Francia dumps it right back out again to Job, too far. Oh, hard check thrown by Job as he just railed Aaron Cowison. Another check thrown by Francia. The puck bounces in the corner, lifted high in the air by Michaud and bounces out to center ice. 3-0 Massena. Francia with the puck as it dumped back in the Massena zone. He'll skate it ahead. Trying to pass it, it's intercepted. Back the other way. Here come the Blue Streaks. They got a man free, but he gets tied up quickly, and the puck bounces around. That was Cummings again. Here's a puck in front. Cummings picks it up. The shot is blocked. Steve Smith. Smith flips it ahead to the blue line. Kept in at the point. Here's a shot through traffic. Meacham makes a save. The rebound. He was out of position, but the streak missed. Fired on it. Here comes Saratoga putting pressure on. They move it around the horn. That's Meisner with it, who got the good opportunity, cleared in front. They battle for it. It bounces free, and Joe picks it up, and he's going to ice it. And he was tired. His line mates were tired, and the face-off will move back in Massena zone.
I'll tell you, Eric Meisner, number 5, had a great opportunity to put some momentum going into this third period into the Blue Streaks. He missed a wide-open net. He found himself in possession of the puck 10 feet out with Matt Meacham flat on his belly, and Meisner had the top 2/3 of the net and put it up instead of 4 feet, he put it about 8 feet high. So the Raiders they're running around a little bit in their own end, and good icing that time, get them settled down. But
they were right to the end of that shift, and they were tired, and that was a good icing. Here's Whitcup taking the face-off, battles for it. The puck, here's a quick shot, fired wide. Bounces around the boards, back to the blue line, another shot through traffic, in behind the net, Steve Smith with it. Smith gets tied up. They battle for it. Bodies flying all over the place behind the net. The puck squirts into the corner. Oh, nice move. Back to the point. Cowison winds up through traffic. Save made, rebound. Side of the net. Meacham out of the play. Picking it up there is Payne. He circles in the corner. He's going to go back to the point. Smith with it. Through traffic. Save made, Meacham. And it's still another save, and the buzzer set. Puck controlled on the defense by Brandon Smith. He dumps into the Massena zone. Ian Francia after it. He picks it up, drops it to David Park. Park steps ahead, bangs it on the wing to Angstrom. Angstrom has it knocked away, comes back to the point, and it's poked away and out to center ice again. Picked up again by Smith to the Massena line. Robidoux has it upended. Bouncing puck comes to Francia. Francia goes to Angstrom. Angstrom takes it across, knocked right back out again. Raiders making a change, and they pick it up. It's Francia. We have a whistle, and I think we're going to get, is he going to call a bench minor for too many men? Massena was right in the middle of a change, and 2 guys came on, 1 guy went off.
Well, he allowed the first change, but I think it was when the second guy jumped on about a couple seconds later, right in front of the official standing right there, Butch Martin, and it just, you can't blame that one on the coach. I think that one has to go to the players right there. They're discussing it over there now, but yeah, it's going to be too many men on the ice, and allow the Blue Streaks to go back and add power play. In the big line, Ream, Payne, and Santamore are going to be out there with Eustace, and who's on the other point, Jerry?
Oh, let me see if I can pick it up. Probably Cowison. That'd be my guess. I can't see his number from here, but he's been out there most of the time. Yep, that's what it is, a bench minor for too many men. And they escaped one earlier in the game and got an offsides on the call. But here comes the face-off top of the circle. Comes back to the point. Here's a shot deflected wide, and it really didn't hit anybody. I guess it just went wide. Puck cross ice pass, and Angstrom just bangs it out to center ice. Oh, Rochford racing for it. Payne way out of his net to play it around the boards. Rochford gets knocked down. No call.
Oh boy, right in front of the official too.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Butch wasn't watching or what the story was, but anyway, the puck is picked up by Eustace. And of course then when Rochford went down, he went into Payne, and Payne went down, the goalie. Out to center ice it comes. Aaron Cowison has to circle back as he's got one of those water bugs bothering him, but he moves it ahead to Mike Payne. Here's Payne. Takes it into the corner, setting up that power play. He had a man free in Ream, but couldn't get it to him, and it bounces out to center ice off Eustace's stick. He'll have to go on the other side. Cowison knocked away by Angstrom. Headman pass into the zone, intercepted. Rochford flips it ahead and deep in the territory of the Blue Streaks, and they move it back out. That's actually the goalie moving it back out and ahead to Mike Santamore. Santamore ahead to Payne. Payne left side, steps into the corner. Goes back to the point. Here's Eustace. Eustace goes to the 45. They cross ice pass Cowison. Winds up his shot through traffic. Save made. And Meacham will hold on for the faceoff with 15 seconds left in the minor. 13-12 left in the third period. On the Evergreen Memorial scoreboard, it's still 3-0 Massena.
Stevie Smith doing an excellent job down low. Big Mike Santamore, we talked about him. He's well over 200 pounds. He tries to establish position in front, and no way, number 20, Steve Smith's not going to allow that. Doing an excellent job moving him out of there.
Off the faceoff, bouncing puck out by the blue line, controlled by Payne. Payne to the point. Here's a shot deflected in front. Did not get through. And Carroll will dump it down the ice with about 5 seconds left in the minor penalty. Dumped in behind, picked up by Cowison, and the penalty is elapsed, so the Raiders kill another one off. Now puck picked up there by Santamore. He dumps into the Massena zone. Carroll off the boards to the Blue Streak line, picked up there by the Streaks and stolen away. Raiders trying to move ahead to Whitcup. He takes it across but has it knocked away by Finken. Finken back out to center ice to Meisner. Meisner bodied off the play. Big David Park picking it up. Park just backhands it. Intercepted by Bergen. He dumps it back out to center ice. Comes to Francia at the Massena blue line. He waits for Ream. He and Carroll go together. Ream knocks Carroll off the puck, stays with it. The puck tied up, finally picking it up is Converse, and he'll skate it ahead. Chris Converse lost it off the end of his stick. Here's a shot knocked down in front, bouncing around, and the Raiders move it ahead and dump it down the ice. And Raiders that time guilty of having a chance to clear and not doing it.
Oh, a rookie mistake. Chris Converse steaming right up the middle and just had good intentions, but the puck rolled off his stick right to a blue shirt, and just fortunately for the Raiders that the Blue Streaks didn't cash it in. But that line of Brown, Levine, and Converse, an excellent shift out there prior to that last little goof up, but they looked impressive, especially when they gained the zone. Good forechecking.
Finken against Robidoux. Off the draw, the puck bounces in behind the net. Picking it up is Cummings. He rips it around the boards. Rochefort trying to clear it along the blue line. Comes to Robidoux, doesn't get it out of the zone. Finally, it's picked up by Rochefort. He'll move it ahead. Angstrom off his stick to the blue streak line. Back to Rochefort at the red line. There's a battle right in front of the net. Oh, hard check thrown by Smith. Bouncing puck cleared into the Massena zone. And I'll tell you, that was Finken who got Smith's wrath, but he still stayed with the puck. Here's the puck in the zone, and Carroll lost it. And we got a whistle, and we're going to have a penalty in front of the net. What?
I think he's going to. I thought it was a misconduct call that he gave. I can't believe that's the call.
It's going to be Meisner, but I don't.
Yeah, it is a misconduct.
I don't know what he did.
He must have said something. He probably said something about he felt there should have been a penalty, Mike St. Louis, he of the good ears and short fuse, and call. That's an unusual call in the sense that the play's going on, but he must have.
And Coach Ed Latham is over there wondering what was the call. And I believe that carries with it a minor penalty as well. I'm not positive of that. No, I guess not.
It's going to be number 5. That's Meisner. That's got the misconduct.
Yep, that's what it is.
He got knocked down, and he probably felt there should have been a penalty against Massena. No call coming, so he voiced his displeasure. And unfortunately for him, as
Mike was in earshot.
Mike, well, as I say, Mike has those excellent hearing.
Off the face-off, puck dumped to the Massena zone. Raiders lead it, and it's cleared ahead to Angstrom. Angstrom dumps to Robidoux. Robidoux back to Angstrom. Oh, poke checked away. And the Streaks have to wait to get on side. They do. Here comes Payne with it. Payne sets up, top of the circle, gets a shot, and the save made by Meacham. After it, Rochefort. He takes it in behind his own net. He circles around. Rochefort has it knocked away. And again, Payne doing a good job forechecking. I'll tell you, you mentioned the big line. When they get forechecking, they are darn good, and they're putting pressure on Massena right now. And the whistle blows as they tie it up along the boards. Yeah,
they're big, experienced. They know how to forecheck, and sometimes the Raiders, especially the two Waterbugs, get carried away, carrying that puck in their own end down there, and you can't deke everybody. That time, I think he had his druthers. He would have elected to play it high off the dasher out into the neutral zone. He had his pockets picked.
Out there to face off against Whitcup. Olis out there with Fennessy and Coupernall, I believe. Puck sits in the circle where they draw. They battle for it. It's kicked ahead, still in the zone. Where is it? It's in front. They got a man free. Here's the shot, and big save. Huge save by Meacham. I thought that was in the net. Puck in the corner, picked up by Carroll, and he'll dipsy-doodle by 1 and 2 and out to center ice. Headman pass. Goes to Mankies. Mankies busting by, and it's poke checked away. After it in the corner is Whitcup. Nathan takes it behind the net, looks to center, goes back to Carroll at the point. Carroll winds up, fakes the shot, goes on the other side. Smith drives it, fired it wide. Comes all the way back to Carroll at the point. Carroll winds up, his shot through trap. Deflected just wide. Payne got a piece of that on the way by. Made a great save. Back out to Smith at center ice. Smith dumps it right back in the zone. Comes in behind the net. Raiders still lead 3-0. We're in the third period, 8:55 left. Puck still in the zone. Here comes Nathan Whitcup to Mankies. Mankies gets by 1. Mankies gets by 2. Mankies shot right on rebound. They battle at it. It's still free in front. They finally poked free by the Blue Streaks and out to center ice. Did it get out? Francia, did he key? He kept it in, apparently. Nice job, and the puck whistles around the boards to Uses. Uses just dumps it high in the air and down the ice. That'll be icing call against the Streaks, and the face-off will move back in their zone. 8:28 left in the third period. On the Evergreen Memorial scoreboard, it's 3-0 Massena.
Both teams dodged a bullet in that last sequence. The first one, Massena, a little sloppy playing their own end, not moving it out when they should have, and they turned it over, and Coupernall and Fennessy stole it, walked right in. Nice pass over to Coupernall, and Matt Meacham saved the bacon. At the other end, good pressure by that line of Whitcup, and Menkes, and goaltender Payne had to come up big.
Off the face-off, here they come again. It's Mike Payne, takes it across. Dipsy Doodles trying to go by the Massena defenseman. It centers it, goes off a leg to the point. Here's a drive way wide, and around the boards it goes. Picked up there by Job. Job headman pass. Converse gets tied up, trying to stay with it. And it's dumped back to the Massena line. Picked up there by David Park. He backhands it to Streaks territory. They move it right back to the Massena line. Into the zone it goes. It's Santamore. His pass intercepted on the glass. Nice job, you mentioned, high on the glass. Aaron Michaud getting it out of the zone. Dumped right back in. Behind the net, Meacham stops it, leaves it for Steve Smith. Smith will flip it in the corner to Francia. Francia just moves it ahead, has it knocked away, goes back in behind the net. It comes to Santamore. Santamore taken out of the play in the corner. Coming after it is Payne. He'll flip it behind the net, and it's picked up by Converse. Converse clears, not out of the zone, though. Here's a shot from the point, deflected right on. And the rebound, it's sitting side of the net. Meacham stopped it somehow. Here, finally, the Raiders move it ahead out. No, they don't. Job trying to flip it back along the boards. It comes to Michaud. Now Francia, and he's going to ice the puck. And that was a good move, as I'll tell you what, the Blue Streaks are putting pressure on.
Well, definitely, and when that happens, I know the Raider coaching staff will tell them, hey, dump the puck, take an icing, and that's what happened there. All kinds of pressure. I don't know how Mike Payne was able to, how Matt Meacham, just an outstanding save. He made the first save, the puck came right out to Payne, 12, 15 feet out, had the whole net, and somehow Meacham got his hand up there, or his blocker, or the shaft of the stick, and redirected Mike Payne, because I had that one chalked up as a goal for the Blue Streaks, but all kinds of pressure. When they're putting that kind of pressure on, you just have to relieve it, take an icing.
Aaron Michaud made a good play before to get it high on the dasher and out to center ice, but then they try to get too fine with it, back to the point, moving it around, controlled by Redden. Redden trying to dump it through, knocked away. They got a man breaking through the middle. The shot, short side, Meacham covers up. And trying to get the shot off was Finken, but he had nowhere to shoot it except right at Meacham.
I'm sure Coach Latham and staff looking up at that clock, even though they've got a 3-goal lead, 7:01, the Blue Streaks coming on. Those Raider goals, 2 in the first, Steve Menkes and Matt Robidoux, and then 1 in the second, Matt Job.
Off the faceoff, puck along the boards, out to the blue line. Here's a shot way wide. In the corner, bounces around. They move it in front. They got a man free, and it's just wide into the corner. And again, good opportunity for Saratoga. Raiders pick up the puck. It's Carroll circling behind his own net. He'll start out right side, flipping it ahead, and it's out to center ice. Here comes Rochford, takes it across, flipping it in behind the net. Out to play it is Payne. Payne leaves it for his defenseman, Bergen. Moves it ahead to the blue line, kept in at the point. Dumped into the corner again. Racing for it there is Bergen, the defenseman. Trying to clear it out. Rochford keeps it in. He's checked out of the play. They battle for it. Comes to Engstrom. Does a dipsy doodle. Does another dipsy doodle. Takes it in behind the net, and it gets free to Bergen. Bergen starts out right side. He'll dump it up into the stands, or actually into the benches. We'll have a face-off with 6:13 left in the third period. Raiders lead 3-0 on the Corky's Collision scoreboard.
At first period and a half, the two big lines were usually going head-to-head. Here in this third period, doesn't seem that way, and you've got the third, last time that was the Saratoga's third unit against Massena's first unit. Now it's Massena's second unit against their big one.
Off the face-off, puck cleared to center ice, picked up there by Menkes. Menkes dumps it back in the zone, and back after it is Timmy Ream. Ream, nice looking hockey player. Has all three of these guys on their big line. And here's a nice headman pass. David Park bangs it ahead. Comes to Menkes. Menkes steps by the check. He's got Whitcup, Robbie gets the shot and fired it wide. Puck comes back to Francie at the point. He winds up, fakes the shot, goes to Nathan Whitcup. Whitcup trying to flip it through, but it's knocked away. And out to center ice it comes. Hard check thrown. Racing for it there is Payne. Payne steps by the check. He's got the puck, centers it in front. It's knocked away and poked into the corner. Mankey's with it. Looks to waste a little time. Park comes in to help out, and the whistle will blow, and we'll have a face-off with 5:21 left in the third period. 3-0 the score for Massena.
And again, a heads-up move by Steve Menkes. He's tired. The Streaks are applying pressure deep in the Massena end. He just takes the puck to the dasher and kind of freezes it along there till he gets a whistle. That's good, smart heads-up hockey. You don't want to just nonchalantly turn it over down that deep in your own end.
Finken will face off against Converse. In the Massena zone, comes back to the point and out to center ice. Delay offsides, Raiders will clear. Converse just slides it into the corner. Blue Streak zone. Payne out of his net to play it. Converse has it momentarily. Payne gets back, though, and the Streaks move it out to center ice. 5 minutes left to play, third period. Here comes Benner. His shot knocked down by Steve Smith. Smith picks up the loose puck, trying to flip it ahead. Benner blocks it. The puck picked up off his stick by Cummings. Cummings wraparound attempt right in front, and it's cleared to the blue line. Not out of the zone, though. Kept in at the point again by Cummings. He dumps it, and it's going to go up into the stands, and they're going to move the face-off, I believe, outside the zone.
4:45 left to go in this championship game. Raiders 4 minutes and 45 seconds away from... when's the last time they...
It's been a while.
It's been a while since they won this tournament, but...
well, let's ask the historian. When was the last time they won the Christmas tournament?
That's right.
Three or four. Yeah. We'll see. They still have over 4 minutes to go here, though. Steve Smith with it. Has it knocked away by who else? Mike Payne. And the puck stolen back by Smith. He moves it ahead to center ice. Angstrom. Angstrom dipsy doodles across the blue line. Gets by the defenseman. Shot right on. And Mark Payne makes the save.
Oh, boy, just an excellent move coming down that left side, Tad Engstrom, as he turned Brandon Smith inside and out. Brandon hasn't been out there a lot, but he got a shift in that last few seconds, and he's wondering where it happened to number 6. Where'd he go?
Engstrom will take the face-off against Ream. Right off the face-off shot. Whoa, big save by Payne. Robidoux, and he just, as the puck comes out to center ice, Park whacks at it. Clears it ahead to Robidoux. Robidoux has it taken away in turn by Ream. Ream drops it on the other side. They move to the Massena blue line and dump it deep. Puck in the corner. Comes to Steve Smith. Smith picks up the loose puck. He gets tied up. And he looks to tie the puck up. And finally the whistle blows, and we'll have a face-off inside Massena territory with 4:02 left in the third period. And the Raiders lead 3-0.
Jerry, that play just a second ago, that face-off deep in the end, it was exact replica of last night, except that Robidoux didn't score, but just a great job. Engstrom wins the draw, blocks his man. Rochefort picks his guy on his side, and Robidoux comes off the board and on his off wing and one times a shot, and just a little high that time.
Off the face-off. We have the puck right on, and Meacham makes the save. And he'll hold on for the face-off. And
a little added flavor to it. Ian Francia, not big, but playing big, as he just muscled the Saratoga defender, number 10, Paul Fennessy, right in front of, trying to set up camp in front of Matt Meacham. We've got 3:58 face-off deep in the Massena end to the left of Meacham.
Off the draw, the puck back to the blue line. Bounces in the circle. Robbie Whitcup moves it ahead out to center ice. In the zone it goes. Back out it comes to center ice, picked up there by Fennessy. He breaks by one, gets a shot off. Meacham makes the save. The rebound goes side of the net. Short side shot. They got an open net to shoot at. They go back to the point. Traffic blocked down, and Meacham got it with his pad. It goes into the corner. Meacham trying to get up. Here's another shot. Goes in behind the net, and the puck bounces free. Kept in, still in the corner, and the man who lost his stick stays with the puck, though. It bounces free. Sits in the circle. Park, nice move ahead, and out to center ice it comes Nathan Whitcup. Whitcup takes it, and we're going to have an offsides, I believe, as he lost it right as he was crossing the blue line.
You know, sometimes it's nice to be good, but it's also nice to be lucky. The Blue Streaks coming within a whisker of throwing across that, oh boy, Matt Meacham sprawling and diving and sticking the leg up in the air and the pad up in the air. I don't know how they kept that one out, but just an excellent job by Matt Meacham. We've down to 3:12 left in this hockey game. Raiders 3 minutes away from victory.
Off the face-off, the puck along the boards. Bounces to Carroll, and he dumps it in the zone. Back to the Massena line. Steve Smith gets it back again. Delay offsides. Smith says, I'll wait, and then he flips it out to center ice. And it comes to Job. He can't quite come up with it. And back across the line it goes. In the zone, it's knocked down. Trying to come up with it, Payne. He centers it. It's knocked down by Carroll, and he bounces it. Not far enough for icing. Job racing for it, trying to get by, and he just can't get up. His back checking nicely there was Cowison. Moves it out back in the zone. We're going to have a penalty on Massena. A slashing call against Aaron Michaud.
Aaron Michaud getting the gate and putting that shutout streak of Matt Meacham in jeopardy, as he had the shutout last night, looking to pick one up here tonight, and he's 2 minutes and 34 seconds away from it. But Raiders are going to have a tough time as the Blue Streaks sending out the big line of Ream, Payne, and Santamore. It's a slashing call. Second one of the period for Aaron Michaud, I do believe.
Here's the puck cleared. Back down the ice as the Raiders killing a penalty here. Bounces free and along the boards, controlled by the Streaks. They move it, poke checked away. That little water bug again, Angstrom. He's got the puck 1-on-5, gets a shot right on, and the save made, and a nice one by Payne. Back down the ice it comes. Here comes Tim Ream, dipsy doodling across the blue line, gets a shot, a weak one, and Meacham says, nuh-uh, jumps on it.
That's like a knuckleball. He had expected a hard shot from...
And it kind of...
Yeah, it hit something in front and just kind of slowed right down. So he's out there. He's got that spread eagle, waiting for the puck to get there. It hasn't gotten there yet. It's about a second and a half late, but he's still able to make the save. But face-off deep in the Raider end to the right of Matt Meacham.
Off the face-off, the puck in behind the net, controlled by the Streaks. A bouncing puck. Carroll clears it in the corner. And it's controlled by the Streaks, but Angstrom steps in front of a pass, moves it out. Dipsy doodles, wasting time, takes it across the red line, winds up from the blue line. Ouch, off somebody's leg. Yep, that's fine. And here come the Streaks again with 1:33. Across the blue line, it's Payne. I tell you, these guys have gotten a lot of ice time. He moves in front, they got a shot. Oh, what a save by Meacham! That was just the best save of the game right there. Well, maybe not the best, but it was one of the best.
Oh, I'll tell you. Oh, Mike Santamore going to the bench is shaking his head.
Great save by Meacham. And you know, I talked to Bobby Santa. Well, we'll pick that up in a moment. Here's a shot from center ice. Dumps deep in the zone. That'll take care of the power play as the Raiders control the puck. Robidoux with it. Over skates, gets it back again, and then dumps it. That'll be icing against Massena. Under a minute to play. As 55 seconds. I was talking to Bobby Santamore last night, and he says, I was watching your goaltender, Matt Meacham. How's he been playing this year? I said, he's played well for Massena. He says, yeah. He said, he has really improved from last year.
Well, I'll tell you, he just stoned Bobby's son, Mike, as Timmy Reen in on that 2-on-1, and he had the defense drawn over, and he just nice soft pass, and Santamore had the whole net, and somehow Meacham gets across from the left side to the right side and makes a save. Great save.
Off the face-off, puck controlled by the Raiders. They don't quite clear the zone, kept in at the point by Redden, shot right on it again. A softball, but Meacham says, we're getting down to 47 seconds left, 3-0 Massena. The only question is the same one that was at this stage of the game last night.
Well, I'll tell you, he's what's at 45 and 45. That's 90. 89 minutes and 47 seconds or 13 seconds away from 2 shutouts in a row. I'll tell you, youngsters really had an excellent weekend. He's had a good supporting cast, and when they have failed him, he's been a Johnny on the spot.
Off the face-off, big David Park lost his edge, but he gets it ahead to Mankeys. Mankeys trying to flip it along the boards. Park throws a check. The puck comes to Robidoux in behind the net, and Mankeys picks up the puck after the check by Park. Mankeys just flips it ahead and out to center ice. Picked up there by Cowison. Cowison moves it to the line, not in the zone. Picked up there by Mark Payne. He gets knocked down. The puck dumped deep in Massena territory. Meacham out of his net to plate. 18 seconds left. Around the boards it goes. Mankey's trying to flip it ahead. Bodies are flying now, and the boys are just trying to preserve the shutout now.
That's all they're doing right now. They're just trying. That's why Coach Latham has got that big unit out there, just trying to keep the shutout preserved for Matt Meacham, who has been outstanding here this weekend.
Hasn't he, though?
Yes, it has. This has been Raiders are going to win the tournament. It's going to be a team win, but he had a big part in it.
Off the face-off, here's Cowison, shot knocked down, goes off Carroll's skate in the corner. Oh, bodies flying. 3, 2, right across the goal mouth. 1, that'll take care of it. The shutout victory. The Raiders win the tournament, playing their best.
For the first Massena High School Athletic Director Martha Slack is on hand to present the 1999 Massena Holiday Invitational Tournament runner-up trophy to the captains of the Saratoga Blue Strings. Congratulations, Saratoga. We thank you for coming. We hope you enjoyed your stay in Massena. Our club will be down there in just about a week and a half. And Bobby, always good to have you home, my friend. Come home often. Let's have a nice hand in Saratoga, ladies and gentlemen. And now the 1999 Massena Holiday Hockey Invitational Championship Trophy to the captains of the Massena Raiders. Congratulations, Raiders, winning their own holiday hockey tournament.
He should get MVP. Oh, he's got to get it.
Now let's introduce to you the members of this year's all-tournament team. There's already been one selection announced earlier this afternoon from Aquinas Institute. The selections from these two